It was 1995. I remember as if it was yesterday. We faced the meanest band of psychos that ever desecrated the British soil. Kirill Zarian, a former Warsaw Pact military intelligence agent, one of the top specialists in information warfare, and Mark Cheval, a coal mogul from the Benelux, had been stepping on our toes for a long time. They met in the early 1990s, during the Balkan War. Cheval, bored with a millionaire's lifestyle, was selling modern weaponry to hundreds of mercenaries shipped from all over the world by Zarian. The early 1990s were the golden age for scum profiteering from war. Both men got off on the right foot. Zarian's contacts and knowledge, coupled with Cheval's wit and resources, won them some notoriety and billions in secret accounts. Weapons and people from all over the world passed through their hands on their way to all the boiling points of the time: Africa, Yugoslavia, Georgia, Chechnya, the Balkans, you name it. With the blood of thousands of innocent lives on their hands, they made it quite high on the NATO assassination list. A number of search and destroy missions were launched, but Cheval and Zarian always managed to disappear into thin air just before the pursuing forces' arrival. In June 1995, they were spotted near Krajina in Croatia. The Balkan NATO staff blew it again. Instead of dispatching our team, they sent British choppers to raze their HQ to the ground. The Bulgarian was not in the building that collapsed and got burnt down, burying a dozen victims, including Zarian's wife. The rumor has it that Cheval got badly burned and, operated by a local physician, contracted an infection and suffered kidney malfunction.
Like the captain said, that was a grave mistake. Prior to that, Zarian and Cheval just made a profit out of human suffering. Now the whole matter's got bloody personal. One lost his wife, the other his health, and both had reasons to feel bitter about Her Majesty's government. They assembled a commando and called themselves Cold Path, and established their HQ at an unknown location. The first object of their displeasure was blown away in the summer of 1998, followed by 7 other successful attacks and a famous attempt at sabotaging the tunnel under the British Channel. After the organisation had been worked out by the intelligence, the SAS executed their famous mission in the East End of London in 2002, and Zarian received 3 bullets in his stomach. The lucky scoundrel escaped death once again. He got the life sentence though. Cheval vanished into thin air. If one leaves no traces whatsoever for 6 years, that means they're dead. This is what we assumed. After all, he was seriously ill. Cheval had been presumed dead until yesterday. It's your first action, mate. After you've been badged, you have to take a nickname. You have no name in the regiment. Just the nick.
I know.
We'll be calling him Mint.
Mint? Why mint?
'Cause you're sodding fresh, mate.
All right, men, this is where we stand on that. Someone's been trying to bust our old chap Zarian out of prison. Though the other of our dear friends, Cheval, was presumed dead, I'm a piece of knob cheese if he's not running this operation.
So this means he's still alive?
You must be the brains here. The cops have surrounded the compound. The snipers are in place as well. Sierra 1, Sector Red, Sierra 2, Sector Green did not report enemy contact. We enter through the front in Sector White. Teams 2 and 3 through the back in Sector Black and Red. We know that there were over 400 inmates when the riot started. The primary objective is finding Zarian and Cheval. Our auxiliary objective is freeing the Yankees.
But what happens when we find Zarian and Cheval?
Let's hope they do something stupid and we blow their brains out. If, God forbid, they surrender, cuff them and take them away. Ready up, gentlemen. Sabre 1 entered the building. No contact so far.
Peace and quiet. No X-rays in sight. 0 movement.
Sabre 1, proceed to the white sector. Be advised, the prisoners are armed with automatic weapons. Fire at will. Over.
Roger! Open! Flashbang!
No contact so far. Entering the second floor, Sector B. 2 Yankees found dead in the surveillance room.
Roger!
Two cuffed. The rest neutralized. Proceeding to waypoint 2.
The path is invalid. We've got bars blocking our way.
Saber 1, you will be able to open the gate from the gatehouse.
Mint, open the gate. The gate is open.
Continue to objective.
Contact! Open the bars.
With pleasure.
Grenade! Take cover!
Ready and willing.
Nice and quiet. Saber 1, follow me! The way is blocked.
Hold on, checking. Use the ventilation shaft.
Into the vents! Ready up! Open!
Throwing grenade!
We got casualties!
Clear! Tango, still ahead! What's your status? I'm okay.
Here's something.
Check the stairs. Stack up. Open. Flashbang! Go, go! Need cover!
Any doubt I might have had at the beginning of the operation has vanished now. Perfect organization, careful planning, and merciless killing. Only Cheval could have done that.
Good job, Sabres. White sector secured. The office space has been cleared. Sabre 2 detained some prisoners. Bodies of guards were found. No information on the jail's warden. Mission objective? Continue the search. Find the warden. Seize Zarian and Cheval.
Roger!
Look out! Snipers!
Bloody hell! Sierra 1, Sierra 2, we are pinned down by snipers on guard towers. Do you have a clear shot on the guard towers?
Negative, that's it. Same situation here. Tango snipers are facing the inner yard. Target's fully covered. No can do.
All right, Super 6-4, Super 6-4, do you read?
Loud and clear, Captain, over.
Super 6-4, I need you to take out Tango snipers on guard towers.
Roger. Acquiring targets. ETA 20 secs.
Bloody good shooting, Super 6-4. Thanks for the help.
I was getting bored up here, Captain. My pleasure. Over out.
All right, the yard is clear, gentlemen. Let's move. Movement! 12 o'clock, second floor! Max, take care of them! Cover me! Cover me, damn it! Tango on the first floor! Oh! You okay? Stack up! Open! Blast him! Fire! Fuck him up!
We'll get the bloody bastards right away! Engaging the enemy!
Stack up!
What was that? Go, check it out!
Open! Flash! Open fire!
Get over there! Gonna get this bastard! Off! In the lodge!
Roger!
All right. Are you hurt?
What the hell's going on in here? They were shooting at me. I'm not cut out for this. I studied rehabilitation and you run a bloody war here? Holy crap! They're dead! They're all dead!
Pull yourself together, mate! Zarian! Kirill Zarian! Ever heard of him?
And what then? You want to blow his sodding brains out too, innit? He was in solitary confinement in the specially protected block.
What's your status?
First block secured. No sign of Zarian. Second block secured. We found nothing.
Third block secured, nothing here. Did you see what happened to him? These men came for him. How did they leave?
Aye, my ass. He saw bloody nothing. Do I look like a fucking Britannica to you? I don't know how they left. I know abso-fucking-lutely nothing. I want to go to a pub, get a few pints and tie a bun on. Now piss off!
Show us his cell and then sod off, Mr. Guard. And you're bloody welcome.
Precisely, nothing at all. I knew we'd find nothing. They're professionals.
Captain, we must search the prison.
How observant of you, Sergeant. But you'll find Jack. You think Zarian and his wankers hid in dirty laundry baskets? All right, conduct your search. At least we can find out how those twats fled. He didn't escape to hide. He escaped to get his revenge. That means we'll hear of him. Gear up, we're leaving. Of course, I was right, even if I wish I weren't. They decided to hit where it hurts the most, in the purse. Cheval knew everything about financial systems, and Zarian knew the right people.
We got lucky this time. There was a broker in London Business Plaza who got into trouble doing insider trading. Cheval helped that lad out. The little twat got a chance of getting into the clear under one condition. He'll work for the Cold Path. The laddie was so elated that he got pissed in some dive and shared his joy with the bartender. The same evening we had complete reports on our desks. For the first time in many years, we were one little step ahead of the enemy.
An hour ago, the Cold Path hacked into the London Business Plaza computers. According to our data, Zarian is leading personally. His men have detailed data on Business Plaza security systems. We have stopped them before they clean our accounts. They can do it for all I care. I'm 500 quid in the red. Right. Our technicians will take care of the cables, but this building has an auxiliary system of radio and satellite comms. We have to render the system blind before they snatch it. Our main target is the server room. The Cold Path can afford the best specialists, so we'd better hurry.
Sabres, you are clear to enter.
Copy that!
Hey, mate, better go check.
Room clear.
Whoa! Tango, 9 o'clock!
Tango, still ahead!
Dead!
Clear!
Open!
Sabre 1, you are entering a gassed area.
Check your masks.
Gas, gas, gas! Gas masks on! Over me! I need cover!
Tango, 3 o'clock!
Get down! Quick, get over there!
Set the jammer. Stack up. Open! Flashbang! Go, go, go! Clear! Mint, go! We'll cover you! The way is blocked. Requesting further orders.
Hold on, checking. Saber 1, find the ventilation system entrance. Over.
In position, awaiting orders.
Continue to objective. Saber 1, you are entering a gas-free area.
Clear!
They say money is not everything, but try to imagine today's society when the whole finance system falls apart. Terrorists don't need to blow up half your capital city to let you know they hate you. All it takes is for the cash points to stop working. The following chaos will make people cut each other's throats, and the country becomes defenseless.
Ready to go. In position.
Proceeding towards the building's center.
Watch it. Movement ahead.
Flashlight!
Target neutralized.
All clear!
Take point, Mint.
Get down!
Target's neutralized!
No one's here!
Stack up! Get ready! Can't see a thing. Night vision on.
A light! Hey, mate. Wrong.
Search the rooms.
Hold on. A patrol. Gotta get this bastard! Arr!
A light. Mint, go! We'll cover you!
Grenade away! Flashlight! Get ready!
Please, don't shoot!
Calm down. We're British soldiers. How many people work on this floor?
I don't know. There is always someone working overtime.
We've heard shots and we're in here. There's a lot of blood further down.
Leave them be, men. We don't have time to chat. Move your asses, lads. Let's go.
Friendly down!
The terrorists are still in the server room. Don't let them get away.
We knew we had to hurry. The pros working for Zarian a few floors below were worth every penny he'd spent on them. We needed to get to them and crash this nerd party before they did something even they wouldn't manage to control. Entering.
Keep him down! Throwing grenade!
Target's neutralized.
Clear!
Proceeding towards the building's center.
Nobody's home.
Check the stairs.
Target's neutralized.
Stack up.
Go, go, go!
Engaging the enemy!
That's a saber one!
Saber 1, Saber 3, assume assault positions. Wait for attack order. Green light, Saber 1. I repeat, green light. Fire at will. The terrorists are still in the server room. Don't let them get away.
Clear!
Get ready!
Empty!
control.
Proceeding towards you.
Room clear.
What was that? Bloody bastard! Fire!
Lads, let's go. Stop, you scum! Don't even blink! Drop the piece and let him go. Slowly.
Never underestimate the predictability of stupidity. Hello, Harris. Long time no see.
Stop. There will be no more killing. At least, not today. We knew you were going to disrupt our operation, but we never expected you to be so efficient. You have my most sincere congratulations, gentlemen. I must insist on you lowering your weapons and releasing my friend Zarian. You will do it because I allowed myself to secure our retreat.
Saber 1, hold your fire. The terrorists have taken over the railway station in Essex. We never linked it to the Cold Path operation until they gave their demands. They want Zarian to arrive in 1 hour, otherwise they will eliminate the hostages. Our 2nd regiment is already on its way.
I'll find you, Zarian.
I know you, Harris, so I will watch my words. Fuck off. Be happy I didn't shoot you like a dog. Goodbye.
One gentleman was kind enough to surrender. Perhaps he'll have something to tell us. He surrendered? What about the rest? The rest refused. They're being carried out as we speak.
Captain, the railway station action turned out to be a complete disaster. We have 2 KIA and a few wounded. Cheval and Zarian were not on site.
Where is Zarian and Cheval? What are they planning?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was paid to...
Where is Zarian and Cheval? What are they planning?
I'm telling you, I don't know a thing.
Where is Zarian and Cheval?
I don't... For real, I don't know. They made me do it. Jesus, they'll kill me.
Listen up, scum! They won't kill you, you're already dead! The medical examiner is conducting an autopsy on your bullet-torn corpse in Royal London Hospital right now! Your mother, living in Belfast, 93 Willow Street, will receive the report shortly. That's where she lives, isn't it? So don't you worry about them, old chap. They're far and I'm here. Very, very close. And this is your biggest sodding problem at the moment! He told us everything. He gave us more than he knew. Zarian and Cheval have been buying nukes for a long time. The ones that disappeared from Russian warehouses time and again. A suitcase nuclear bomb has enough power to wipe out a small city.
Cheval has a couple of these portable devices, but he's still buying them. He keeps his arsenal inside a deactivated reactor in Greenland. The bugger wanted to mask the radiation trace behind the reactor's signature.
Revenge, Sergeant, is like a good pint. It's best to have it cold. In 1959, the US Army, joined by the Danes, built a research facility on the island of Greenland. It was called Camp Century. After several years in operation, the facility was abandoned. Now, Zarian and Cheval have made it their love nest. It's inhabited by a few dozen trained mercenaries. We expect our primary targets are inside the facility. They have everything there. It's a bloody underground city. We have no intel on any civilians in the facility, so if something moves and it is not a SEAL, shoot it.
Say no more.
Our primary objective is to disable the nuclear charges. Yet, if you bump into our friends, bleed them dry. Go, go, go! Move forward.
Target's neutralized.
Keep close. Engaging! Keep going! Open fire!
You are closing to the target. Stay sharp.
Tango right! What's your status?
Set the charges under the antennas, Mint.
Charges set.
Engaging!
Charges set.
Okay, find cover and wait for my command. All clear! Blow them up! Camp Sanctuary has lost all communication. We have little time before the terrorists notice that something is going on. We have to reach the camp as fast as possible.
Contact!
Get ready!
Tango, dead ahead! Fuck him up!
Carry on.
Target neutralized.
Let's go, lads.
Following!
Mount the scope on the M4 mint.
Look out!
Get ready.
Target neutralized.
Reloading! All clear! Ready when you are.
Three X-rays inside.
Ready up, gentlemen.
I can't get away! Target neutralized.
Room clear. Ambush! Covering!
Copy that!
Two hostiles, on the right.
Let's split up. I take the left, you take the right.
I see tangos!
Enemy down!
There's some clearance in the cloud cover. The satellite detects movement east of your position.
Contact!
Go, go, go! I have no contact with the snipers. I hope you remember how to shoot L96.
Look out! Tango's dead ahead!
Engaging!
Covering!
Get ready! The knowledge that there's a warehouse full of small nuclear bombs just a couple of dozen meters below your feet makes you feel bloody hot, even if the air around you is in fact Arctic cold. In addition, we had a camp of perfectly trained mercenaries in between us and Zarian's bombs, and the time we had was much less than enough, so you get the picture. Gentlemen, our objective is reaching the underground part of the camp sanctuary. Before we go down, we need to clear the upper part.
Two
Damn
tangos
cold,
on
so
the
don't
left.
fool around. Move
Let's
out!
take them out quietly. Tango's dead ahead!
Shite!
Grenade away!
We're above you, Saber 1.
We see you, Saber 3. How's the situation below?
Clear so far. Infiltrating southern buildings.
Ready when you are.
Captain, I found the power switch. Damn! There seems to be no power. Any suggestions, Captain?
These cables lead to the upper level of the building. Saber 3, the cables lead up there on R9. Can you check if there's a generator there?
Stand by, Saber 1. Affirmative, there's a generator on the roof.
Copy that! Saber 1 is entering the building. Secure the entrance.
Understood, securing the stairs.
How are you doing? Cover me, damn it!
Get ready! Mint, what are you waiting for? Do it! Open! Flashbang!
Grenade away!
Go, go! Saber 3, Saber 1 is entering the roof.
Understood, the way is clear.
I'm turning the crane on.
Contact!
HQ, Saber 1, take him out! Entering factory structures.
Roger that.
Open! Flashbang! Infiltrating the second structure. Get ready, Saber 3.
Saber 3, roger that. Assuming position on the roof.
Saber 3, you ready?
Aye, we're entering through the collapsed roof.
Need cover!
Dispersal, Saber 1 and Saber 3 reach the gate. Switching on the transmitter. Marker 2.
Okay, we have it.
Move your asses, lads, let's go.
We knew the reactor and suitcase bomb warehouse were in the cellar of the base. Finding the entrance to the complex and disarming the arsenal, not to mention taking care of Zarian and Cheval, didn't seem easy, even in theory. In fact, it proved to be short of impossible.
Stack up!
Hey,
Open!
mate, go
Blast!
check that out.
Are you holding on?
Open fire! Move it! Open fire!
Cover me!
Search the rooms. Keep close.
Watch out! Go, go, go! Waiting for your go!
Open fire! Move forward. Keep close.
ready!
Fire!
Need cover! Go, go, go!
Fire! Open fire!
Look out!
Fuck him up!
Bastards! Bloody bastards!
As General Patton once said, when in doubt, attack. This golden rule proved true at Camp Century. The assault team got into the underground complex and cut off Cheval and Zarian's way out. We were still bloody far from successful in ending this mission, though.
Search the underground facilities, secure nukes, find and eliminate the Cold Path leaders.
Let's get ready! I see tangos! Get this bastard! Clear! Empty. Fire in the hole! Clear! Throwing grenade! Cover me,
Look out! Enemies on catwalks!
All clear! Man down!
Move it! Move it!
Room clear.
Shut your hole!
are closing to the target. Stay sharp.
A light.
Clear!
Enemy down! Enemies on catwalks. Flashlight! Oh, damn! I need cover! Grenade away!
Cheval and Zarian must have felt we were hard on their heels. We knew we were getting close because their people were fighting more and more desperately. We needed to kill the leaders of Cold Path before the whole area would vanish in one great radioactive ball of fire.
Take cover! Empty. Stack up. Get ready.
Run clear.
Check the stairs. Engaging!
Target's neutralized.
Check the stairs.
Contact!
Let's go, lads!
Throwing grenade!
Quick!
Bending down!
Don't even blink! Where's Cheval?
Do you fancy a game of chess sometimes, Harris?
What are you babbling about?
You see, in chess there is a principle saying that if you can't win, try to force a draw.
Captain, he's set the bomb! We've got 11 minutes!
Forget the draw, Zarian! How do I disable the bomb?
Fuck off.
You're dying! You still have a chance! The code's quick!
Who dares wins. Captain.
Check and mate. All units, Zarian is dead. He set the bomb. We've got 10 minutes before it explodes. Sable 1 to HQ. We don't have the time to evac using the way we came here. Awaiting instructions.
Stand by, Sable 1. Captain, there's a fan over you. Above it, there's a shaft leading outside. Step aside and we'll try to blow it out of the way and toss you a rope.
Minus 3 minutes for evac. We won't be able to reach a safe distance afterwards.
Bloody hell, I'm too old for this shit. Roger that, 6-4, waiting for extraction. Hook up! Of course, Cheval was not inside the base. He disappeared again. But not for long. Zarian was indispensable for him, and we targeted his contacts, thus tightening his noose. It was enough to wait until Cheval makes a mistake.
We've lost the battle in Camp Century, but the war continues. Zarian died for the cause. He diverted their attention from other important enterprises.
What enterprises, boss?
It's too early to talk about it. You'll hear it when the time is right. The entire world will hear about it. I've learned much. We won't let them set us up so easily.
Flashbang! Drop it, twat! Drop the gun, down on the floor!